Welcome back to RimWorld. JC here, and today we're gonna have a look at this stuff we marked out last episode. A little holdout position for helping to guard this area, just in case anything drops in here and not out there, because obviously the front gate guards everything beyond this area. We'll do that. We'll also look eventually into more automation. But to facilitate that, I have noticed I need belts and rollers, pullers and pushers. They're relatively small, quick little bits of research that'll go off the end of here. We'll eventually get to it. That allows me to do stuff like, if I zoom in, pull automatically from this to here. Just pull it straight through the wall. That's because I basically replaced the wall. Not that it matters. These are both industrial areas, so it doesn't matter whether it's a small room or one massive, great big room. It doesn't matter to these. So yeah, I'll just replace that chunk of wall with a puller, and it will just pull from the void stockpile and dump it into here. And then a bot will come and dump it into there. There are other things. Where is... I know there's a recycling machine that we can set up to do funky things with. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a mess in here. That's more advanced farming. Okay. What was it? Looking for a recycler. Is it in this list as something? I think it's under auto crafting. No, that's just the auto crafter. Ah! Hey! Fine. Auto crafting. What about the one below it? Ah! Smart recycler. We already have it. Derp. Under the industrial. There you go, smart recycler. That's it. Recycler that turns almost any apparel and weapons into usable resources at the cost of losing some materials. I mean, that would mean that we wouldn't have to do... we'd still need that, because you'd need like a furnace of some kind. An electric furnace. Another thing you can do. It's an advanced machine frame, mind you. Advanced furnace capable of burning stuff and smelting raw resources into useful resources, faster than previous iterations. This is the best in the project. Oh, just having a look at this. Imports any recipe from the electric smelter and the crematorium. So I would no longer need... I'd no longer need that. Electric crematorium. Although I have a fueled smelter, it'll still take those as well. I could put all of these bills in there. And then have some form of automated belt thing to pull it out of this junk pile, so it just still gets stored in the junk pile. If I don't actually want it, it just sort of pulls it out and feeds it to the electric smelter and the recycler, the electric furnace and the smart recycler. Yeah, automation, meaning I have to have less people going around and doing these things. That's eventually the plan. But for now, Sam, get on with it. Winter has begun. Not that that makes any difference to us. I mean, at this point, I'm just sort of wondering, what am I going to do? What am I doing? I'm just waiting because it's research and it's targeting data, so it's got to wait for the guns to fire. I guess we could just build these in that case. Right, I want a pair of steel doors there and there. Do we have composite? No. Yes. Sort of. We sort of have composite. Alright. Structure. About to sneeze and I didn't. Ouch. I hate it when it does that. Now then, obviously I need the embrasures, but they're like 3 times more expensive than a normal wall. Let's just do the corners. Like that. I mean, this is definitely a fallback position, so they shouldn't actually be able to. We don't want them to actually reach us. I can't make it anymore. I can't make the wall because I don't actually have any of the raw material. Well, I had for a moment there, but... Okay, well, they'll build all of that. I no longer need the planning, so let's remove that. There we go. An aurora! Isn't that lovely? What structure? That's it. I've never used the paint tool. Paint buildings, apparel, and terrain. Holy crud. Walls? Paint walls. Okay. I guess. I have never ever used this tool before. I guess if you wanted to color code areas, you know, here is living spaces. Living spaces are painted in one color. But you can't color one half of the wall. It doesn't work like that. I love that. Minus 22! What? Even inside my own base, it's minus. Only the actual rooms. Oh yeah. I'd done a whole load of this research as well. Improved access points. Ah! Wireless. Alright. So in theory, if I wanted to, I could go Internet and slap down that one and that one. Requires 200 plasteel. How much am I pulling out? 100. $200. Require 200 plasteel. and then it will start trying to churn through that. Which one is these? That is specialist processor for the GlyphNet system. Yeah. This one increases processing power. This one increases maximum efficiency. We'll have efficiency first. What that will do is it will affect these. Maximum efficiency. And processing power, I think, which basically means each of these processors will supply more. 4. They supply 4 at the moment. We'll find out later, I guess. But yeah, as long as you've got overhead, these sort of things can act overclocked. Means they give you even more benefit. And Eclipse. Well, thanks. That's definitely going to cause us a problem. And we're still dealing with golems as well. Yes, that is still an issue. They will stick around until they go away. Yeah, I kind of need that trade beacon. You're just making components, aren't you? Yeah. Okay. Don't need that anymore. There you go. Make more composite because, yeah, walls and walls. We're going to want to replace all of these. There's also another one I want to check whether I haven't done it. Have I? Automatic rebuilding of destroyed structures inside the home zone. You know, should anything bad happen. Oh, blimey. More of the reactors ready for processing. Well, that's going to have to wait until I can get some MOX rods, I think. Which would be these ones over here when this is finished. In 5.5 days for 1 rod. I think that's per rod. It might be all that's in there, but I think it's per rod, which is why it's got a storage capacity. It does take a while. Oh, they're building it. Well, hey, there we are. Right, they're building it slowly. Yeah, when they're not all asleep. Standard issue, they are always asleep when you want them to do something. It doesn't help that it takes multiple days to build one of these blasted bloody things. It'd be nice when I can get automated construction going, because then I can get just standard components being made elsewhere. I can just have automated construction of components. And I can have the automated things being ferried back. Oh, it's going to be brilliant. Let's just go along, underground, pop back up over here. There. Animal disease. Oh, well, the other one has Report to the med bay. Somebody will be along shortly. There you go, JC's fixture. There you go. Flu. One of our cats came down with flu. See how slow this is? And it's like 15 in construction, and it takes forever to build. The complaint she ate without a table as well. Ugh. I ate without a table. I mean, the table was over there. It's within a screen width away. Oh god, I have a lot of weapons. I need to remember to sell all these weapons. Okay, well if we get a orbital seller. Combat knives. Oh, we got a bullpup rifle, bullpup DRM. No, I know that's one we've made. Good grief. It's almost at its storage capacity as well. It can hold a lot of items, but it's actually limited by the amount of mass it can actually hold. Cannot store items above a mass of 10 kilograms. I don't think you have to worry. I think the LMG, maybe even the heavy machine gun, wouldn't be as heavy as that, but that's a chunky old piece of kit. Oh, Baxter needs treatment for the cutworms again. I mean, it may very well be worthwhile investing in growing a lot of Nutriflower. It would mean setting up another one of these. And finding a way of belting it all back. Then again, I mean, the carry bot's quite handy. It does all that for me. Could you imagine an entire field like that? Just that one dude there, a little puller. It just pulls it all out and files it all the way back. Try and deal with my Nutramine. What kind of temperatures does this thing require? Just above 0. Oh, a gooseberry. Right. I mean, I could take a clone of this and just go plop on the side out there. A little corridor. Well, it doesn't really matter, you can actually go outside because that's under cover anyway. That would work. I could do that. That is a project that I could do. If we do that, I'm going to want more fibres. How much do we have? Yes, if I wanted to make fibres, what kind of things would it pull? Don't use Devil Strand, that's important stuff. Don't use Synth Thread. You can use Synthemide if you want. You can produce a near infinite amount of that. Rather use the cloth though. Leathers, fine, okay. Oh, of course, it won't use hyperweave because that's actually used for top grade insulation. Only synth thread it could potentially use, and Devil Strand. Where's Devil Strand? Oh, we've got a lot of Devil Strand. Just gonna say, no, actually, you can use Devil Strand if you want. We've got 462 raw Devil Strand and 310 raw cotton. Because I'm not actually producing any cotton anymore. That's it. Might eventually need to split this in half and do some cotton as well as Devil Strand. Perhaps, maybe, possibly. When I cogitated enough. Right, I'm going to need a insulated door. There. I'm going to say there. Right out of there. What are we looking at? It's 15. Like that. Gap. Yeah, there you go. 11 inside with a around the outside. That works. That also means there's some pipe work, which means I want to take the granite wall and I don't care. There you go. Take the pipe work. I think there. That should be the midpoint. I want a copy of that installed there. And a copy of that installed right next to it. Can I build these? Yes, I can. I want that put there. And last of all, we're going to need some power conduit. So that needs to go. Okay, it's not lined up identically the same, but meh. It doesn't matter that much. There we go. Because I'm not putting in the hydroponics, doesn't matter as much. I'm just going for raw volume. And then I actually intend to use the belts and rollers and stuff to do the rest. That one needs to be cut down. So will that one. And that one. They'll die off naturally. Yeah. Right, what I also need to do is double click on that, shift. Should have done this beforehand. They require 5 each. Oh, blasted. Where's my calculator? Because trying to do maths on the fly is horrible. I should have figured this out before unpausing it, but you know, I'm an idiot. Right, that's 55 tiles in total. 10 and another 10 there. 59. I need to do that recipe 59 times. Not sure whether we've actually got any. Do we have any in storage? Do we sell that off? No, we sold that off. We will get some left over because it's deconstructing a wall. Okay, carry on. This is going to take a while. This project is going to take a while. Yep, there's definitely a radiator here that doesn't need to be on at the moment. Turn that radiator off. Oh, we've got improved access points, which is the wireless access points. Not doing that yet. So you got 4 fibres back from that one. So I have 4 spare fibres. What's the ground here? We've got sandstone staggered tiles. Let's see, is that more floors? Yeah, staggered tiles, sandstone. Just like that, and we'll have the standard solid tile underneath doors. Because I'm mildly retentive like that. A slave ship. Can't sell guns to a slave ship. As much disappointment as that is. Oh, lost the battery. Temporarily. How long for you? 2 days. We'll see this thing get to work. It's basically just going to spit out its resources along that edge and along that edge. The radiation one will actually deal with the waste. It'll go over there, interact with that, all the materials will come out, and it will then just take the waste and dump it up there. Before the hauler bot will come along and pick up the safe stuff and drag it back over here. Or it will dump it down there. Depends on which it feels like at the time. Are we still dealing with those gutworms? This is why I hate gutworms. Oh, they fixed? Fixed, finally. Torso, old gunshot. Might need to give you the wireless skin. Because it also gets rid of and stops scars. Oh, look at that. Actually got the walls. Look at this person go. They're just like a machine. Oh yeah, I will need a column, won't I? Just there to hold up the ceiling. Otherwise you'll get a spot just about there where it can't support it. One tile cannot be supported. Oh yeah, that was not going to be built because I don't have Simple frame and 2 drones. Simple frame, 2 drones. Turn it on. Let them get on with it. What we got? Drop pods in 5 hours. Right. Power on. Anybody up at the moment? No. Great. Oh well. You're still on your sleep cycle, so flick that and go back to sleep. Right. Power's on. Two hours. Oh. Baxter's awake. Here they are. Enemy drop pods scrambled. It took a tiny bit of it took a chunk of the power, but they're arriving via drop pods. They are attacking immediately. Clever tactics. They'll avoid your turret's fields of fire and notice some of your traps. You can avoid my turret's field of fire as much as you like. You still have to walk through here. This is why I designed it the way I did. You have to walk into the turret's line of fire. There is no way around it. Okay, where are they coming in? Oh, they've actually got guns and... Is that a smoke launcher? No, that's a grenade launcher. Mm-hmm. Okay, all personnel, please report down to here immediately. Yep, electroshock therapy. Okay, who's got the grenade launcher? Oh, it looks like the grenade launcher's already gone down. What have you got? Sniper rifle. You're on fire. You're on fire. Looks like you've actually got something special? No. I don't know. Oh, isn't that... Look, they've got some sniper rifles out here. Oh, isn't that cute? Target that one. Ah! What was that? Whatever it was painful. And it took out the plumbing, so we can't put the fires out automatically. And it took the power out? Okay. That was something special. Murder them. Took some of the power out. You live this time, scum! Except you're going to bleed out before you reach the other side. You're going to bleed out before you get out. Oh, you lost your arm, did you? Lost his weapon. Yes, it completely annihilated. Shoulder, arm, legs off. Are you even going to bleed out in the 2 hours it takes? Well, you're not being shot at anymore. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's the fucking Devastator sniper rifle. Yes, no wonder it completely... Ouch. What happened to you? Bleeding out in 8 hours. Doomsday Rocket launcher. That's what hit us. Okay. Right. All personnel who have not been hit by a Doomsday Rocket launcher Unfortunately, that fire sprinkler is toast. Oh, nope, they saved the fire sprinkler. Okay, I need a more redundant system. Having it come in via a single path, and that's exactly where they hit it. Yeah. Okay, we'll have a double link there. I think I'm inclined to do the same thing. With this, and just put some extra pipe along there, like that. If that does happen, and they try and take out the middle, it's still being fed by both sides. But that was very painful. That almost annihilated every single one of these embrasers. Oof. There's a lot of cleanup to do. Yes! You died on the way out, Scumlord. I had a void helmet, but we've got enough void helmets. Dropped his carbine because, you know, JC shot his arm clean off. Orders, allow selection. Medicine? Yeah, we like that. Take the medicine. The rest of it, just deal with them. Now we've got a solar flare. Fine. Fine. Well, another thing I can do is turn that off. Oh, we've made all the insulation fibres. His Baxter's still bleeding to death or something. No, been patched up. Cool, that's a really nice efficient. Tell that's a really good efficiency. That one, 90%. Look, is this even got a blue bit in the middle of the sticker rather than just a normal bit? Look at that. Yeah, that's going to heal up quite well. But yeah, that's the problem with things like this. If I forget that, or I don't notice they're pulling along a Doomsday Rocket launcher. Just... no, sorry. We do not accept fleshy colonists. Normal human colonists. There's only one of those in this colony. That's JC. He's more machine than man now anyway. Oh, right. Power's back on. Start the reactor up. And auto throttle it. Well, it's a good job we've got lots of spare power because it's doing its usual trick of throttling it all the way to nothing, then coming all the way back up again. Yeah, in your own time you can go up. You kind of need that power. We really need that power. I don't know why it's not. Okay, I'm taking manual control again. Because it's being dumb. I'm just going to let it sit there for a bit. It's one of these weird things where the auto throttle is just completely broken. Auto throttle engaged, and it's not going up, it's not doing anything, it is... Hello? Okay, well, we have an excess of 600 watts because the auto throttling is being a bit special. Oh, there you go, it's finished doing that, and it's put the 3 nuclear waste away. Oh, it does every single one. Damn! It processes everything at the same time. There you go, a drum nuclear waste. Just file it over there and that's about it. But we now have plutonium and depleted uranium. So I need to process another, what, 2? 2. Let's see if I can make some 2 MOX rods. Put that up there. I don't need radiation equipment anymore because I've got a bot for that. 20 plutonium, 99. I can make 1. I can make 1 MOX rod. Yeah. Which is annoying. Plenty of depleted uranium though. Has this reactor reacted yet? Has it gone up? Is it? Sort of. It's being really weird. Well, we'll have that rod come out when it next scrams, basically. And we'll be able to load in a MOX rod. Because he's building it. Not entirely sure you can actually process a MOX rod, because what would you get out of it? Unless it re-energizes the depleted uranium. Which is true, it may very well re-energize the depleted uranium with the plutonium, and I don't know. I've never gotten this far. I've never actually processed anything and created one of these rods to put back in. At the moment, given how screwy this reactor's being... No, screw it. There. We'll shut it down. There you go, it's going to process that. I can now set this. Manage. Remove. MOX rod. Reactor. I now want you to load that rod in. That type in. Once it's finished, it should wake up and do that. There you go. Right, it's loaded. That's a lot of power. The max power there. Whew. And that rod just there, you're looking at this section just here. That's a lot of wattage. Boot her up. Start the auto throttling, and yes, it has engaged normally. Sort of. I think it might be a little broken. Oh, that's for fine tuning. There we go, we'll set it to about that. Sitting there. It's totally stable. Okay, well, see what's going on with that. Oh, that's been done. I can turn that off again. Right, I need to put the skylights in, don't I? And we need to finish. So it looks like I'll be installing the skylights first thing next time. So, thank you for watching. And until next time, this is JC, out.